do. I love the staff we work with. I love our students. I feel like I have one of the best jobs in the world.
It's more welcoming to new ideas. It's more welcoming to the teaching artists sharing ideas. It feels more collaborative than anything else I've done. It's, um, which I think enhances the programming.
So this is a unique program where we teach teachers how to engage with their students, working with the experts in the SEL, enforcing what we know in theater and bridging those together.
I think we work so well together because all of us are so about the students. We are driven by what our students needs as opposed to even like the organization. We feel all of that will fall into place as long as we take care of our students. We are constantly collaborating, looking at creative new ideas and healthy ways to help our students in discovering who they are.
When all you have is this camera in front of you and you have to get people engaged and sitting in and lean forward into the classroom, it takes more than just talking to the kids. It takes more. You have to get them to buy in.
This process of working together with multiple people to create a curriculum was awesome. It made my curriculums better because this is a group of people that are involved on staff and faculty and that genuinely care.
Our approach is not about some universal benchmarks that they have to achieve. Instead, we see and respect each student for where they're at any given moment. And then we allow them to grow and learn and discover about themselves so that they can achieve much more in who they are as an artist and as a human being, because we feel that type of growth is best for them and will lead to their best success as a person.
Everyone has suffered a lot through the pandemic as far as reaching out, collaborating, working with each other, and kids especially, their social skills. Just last week I was with a teacher who kept saying, I can't get the kids to turn their cameras on. I can't get them to show their faces. I can't get them to respond verbally. And I did it in an hour. She says, this is amazing. I've been trying all year and you just kind of
One of my favorite memories of being in the classroom is I was teaching at a school with the SEL program, and at the beginning of our sessions, the kids just cameras were off, they weren't talking, and by the end there was this one kid who was chomping at the bit to share her drawings with everyone. She was wanting to share her drawings with everyone. She's like, man, I do all this drawing and I've been wanting to share and I haven't had the opportunity to in the past. And I was like, great, I want to see all of it. And the teacher sent me a message saying, this is the first time she's turned on her camera ever. And she's really come out of her shell entirely. And it's something that's visible, not just here, but in every other facet of Zoom school, which I thought was super cool.
What makes our program unique, and I think it's the only program that's like it, is that we take a super holistic approach and respecting each student for where they are at any given moment. And within that context, we provide a variety of programs that I don't know that any other theater program has, and all of these programs are designed to help the students grow in who they are, not in what they do. So, and that includes our college counseling. We're very focused about who are you and determining the direction that you want to go in your life.
I worked with first graders in a English as a second language school, and the students were Chinese. And there was a young lady in the class. I didn't think she was paying attention. And we were doing an improv about going to the zoo and seeing animals. And I said I saw two monkeys swinging from a tree. And then she said, when I got to her, she goes, well, I saw the two monkeys you saw in the tree, and then I saw a third one, and I drew a picture of it. And she showed it. It was a really good picture. But I was so impressed with how she, at first grade, engaged those skills together to help tell her story. And she did it more than once, and as we moved along in the class.
The opening night of Chemical Imbalance, because the kids just rocked it. They're rock stars. They took a script that on its own is okay and made it rip-roariously funny, like a genuinely great show that, you know, they all should be super proud of. And that was entirely on them. Most of the funny stuff that was in there were their ideas. And I loved seeing that come to fruition, seeing them, you know, collaborate, talk with each other, and talk about like what is funny, why is this funny, like being intellectual about comedy is just, yeah, it's so gratifying to watch.
All these programs use different social emotional learning and mental wellness strategies that focus on the students as who they are as a person, more importantly, and that allows them to grow and thrive. And I think that's what sets us apart from any other program that I'm aware of. It's incredibly rewarding to see the impact that our approach has on our students. We're so happy for them as they discover that they have a voice and they embrace it. And that's really has to do a lot to do, more than anything, is with our approach and how we allow them to just grow into that based on where any of them are at any given moment. And I'm very, very proud of the fact that we're able to offer that to our students, because it's just it's so fun to see how they grow.